This is one of the, I think anyway, best deals at the moment in the Super Nintendo library if you're looking for physical copies of games. Currently, at the posting of this video, Pitfall the Mayan Adventure for the Super Nintendo is, I believe, $12 loose and around $30 complete. For Super Nintendo, an action platformer, that's pretty dang good as far as price. And I would almost call this like the poor man's Castlevania. I actually like it better than Castlevania, but I also grew up with it, so I have a pretty deep fondness for this game. But the animation in this game is superb. Character animations, enemy animations, sound effects are great. I love the music, especially this version, the Super Nintendo version. I didn't so much like the Sega Genesis soundtrack. Some of the sound effects in the Genesis I actually like better, but the soundtrack in this game is definitely, I think, the best out of all the versions. It did come out of a lot in different systems. I think the 32X came out on the Sega Genesis. I think it came out on Sega CD, Super Nintendo, Atari Jaguar. It's just a really good action platformer. You play as Pitfall Harry's son, and you have to save your dad. He gets kidnapped in the opening of the game. Well, I don't know if you'd really call it kidnapped because he's your father. He's definitely not a child. So he gets dad napped, I suppose. I mean, you can swing on vines. Slide down things. Just like Castlevania, you have a whip, and you have a sling. So, kind of like Castlevania, you have a whip as your main weapon, and you have a bunch of sub-weapons. But the sub-weapons you have from the beginning, you don't have to pick them up. Some of them have ammo. Well, actually, all of them have ammo, all the sub-weapons. You always have your whip. You can always use your whip. But your sling is the icon in the bottom left, the little satchel. So that 53, and they're pretty prevalent. You really don't run out of them unless you're just wasting them. I don't think I've ever run out. So you got your whip, you have your sling, you have your screen clear special, which is that, and then a boomerang, which you can actually pick back up after you shoot it, which is nice. Let's grab that first. There we go. This game has a lot of the same enemies as Castlevania. It's got bats, it's got skeletons. There's boss battles like cheetah or panther, whatever it is. I said, the animation's great. I love the music, drums. And just like this level, the waterfalls. Super colorful, super vibrant. A nice water effect in the background. You have things in the background and the foreground. Like, I can't walk behind that pillar in the cavern, but this one's in front of me, so I can walk behind it. Just a lot of little details, like you see on this next rock here. Like this rock, I can go on the edge, but this one, with the moss hanging off the side, it's slippery, so I fall down. Just little things like that. I can go here. As soon as I go here on the edge, I fall down. There's secrets everywhere. Like that. There's multiple ways to complete a lot of the levels. So there's not just one way a lot of the times. Yeah, cat just sneezed. Thank you, cat. Go. Up here. Bricks that fall away. Cool. Get this gold block and go in here. Alright, cat. You gotta stop. Calm down, Mr. Kitty. Push that. A little health bar in the top right is that gator behind you, crocodile, whichever one it is. Its mouth opens up wider and wider as you take damage, and if you take enough to kill you, it will chomp down on your body. See, like this is telling me I have to go that to the left, but I'm just going to keep going to the right. Move that so I can push that up there. Kill these spiders. Flip that switch. I missed the power up, whatever. Now we get to the Lost City, which is where it starts getting a little more Castlevania-y. There's a lot of difficult platforming in here. Skeletons. We've already seen bats. That should have bats in it. Yeah. But even when the bats attack you, they'll suck your blood. Like just extra little animations. And these birds, if you hit them, they fly around all erratic. I got the pepper that was under there, so that means I can jump farther now for a little bit, long enough to be able to get these 3 lives. Jump down here. The secret in this map is jump over here. And then you're back in the original pitfall. You don't need to beat all those levels just to get here. If you wanted to play the game, you actually can just enter a code at the start screen. So the original Pitfall for Atari is, well, not only just for Atari. The original Pitfall came out for a lot of different systems, and computers. But you have access to this game with the game, which is cool. And if you want to go back to the regular game, you can just die twice. Oh, 3 times. 2 lives, 3 deaths. And it'll kick you back to the Lost City. It's a great game, always been super cheap. Go get it. Have a nice day.